Hi guys, it's your girl B Michelle coming at you with another Dollar Tree DIY. So I'm starting with these mirrored frames from the Dollar Tree. They come in a variety of different styles. And I'm just putting some painter's tape to cover the mirror because I'm going to be spray painting these mirrors using the Rustoleum metallic gold spray paint. So once I had my mirrors all painted and they dried, I brought them in so that I can apply some jewels to them, well, some acrylic gems. And these are some gems that I had left over from a variety of places. Some are from Michael's, the big pack from Michael's that you can get a variety of the different shapes of gems, acrylic gems. And I'm using like the medium size ones for this project. And I'm also using some gems that I had from an old chandelier. But you can order gems you can get gems from anywhere, from Amazon or Hobby Lobby, Michael's, wherever you decide to get your gems from. So I'm just placing some glue on both sides of this gem, and I'm going to be placing 4 of these on each frame. So just on both sides of the gem, just placing some on the back and just attaching it to the little square shape on this particular shape frame. Next, I decided to add some rhinestones. So I'm just going around and just kind of placing the rhinestones at the little points that's close to the mirror, and just kind of designing this as I go along. So just going around, I'm using the same size and just going around. So it should look something like this. And I also decided to add some to the little points. So I'm going to be adding some gems on those as well. And it should look something like this. I think it's pretty just the way it is, just like this. But I'm going to go ahead and continue to add some more acrylic gems. So the gems that I'm using some fishing wire to connect the gems. Some of the gems have like the little wire on them, and then some don't. So I'm going to be using the fishing line to connect them. And I just kind of put some on the gem, put it through the little hole on the gem, and I looped it through. I tied a knot, then I looped it through the frame here. I just placed it, put it on there, and then you just take the wire and kind of stretch it out so you can have a hole, and you just take the gem and run it through like you're just looping it through to make a knot. And you just want to do this to get the and you just want to play around with it till you get the desired length that you want to have. So that's basically all I did. It's kind of hard to see because the fishing line is so thin, so you really can't see what I'm doing, but I'm trying to explain it. Just loop it through one of the sections on the frame. And then you open up the loop and you just pull the gem through and just pull it tight. And you just play with it until you get the desired length. And these particular gems that I'm using right now are the same gems that I used in my last video. I got them from Hobby Lobby, and it came there were 2 sizes in a pack, and I think the pack was like $7.99. Of course, always use your coupons that you can get online from Michael's or Hobby Lobby whenever you want to purchase. So I'm alternating the big one and the small one. So I have the larger ones on the ends, and the two smaller ones are in the middle. And then there's a different type of gem that's going to be dangling from the very center. And this is the piece, some of the pieces that came off of a chandelier. And you can order these pieces from Amazon. I do know that. And I'm placing some glue on both sides of this gem so that I can attach it to the gem that's placed already on the frame. So I went on the bottom as well as the top, and I'm just taking it and I'm kind of fitting it underneath. It's not going to be, it's just kind of wedged in between the frame and that acrylic gem that's already there. So I'm just basically gluing it in between there. And here I'm just taking the string, the fishing wire, and I'm trying to bring it into the center of that point so that I can place my gem. I did have to lift my gem up because, like I said, I was kind of designing this as I'm going. Didn't really have a specific design in mind. So I had to lift that gem, take that gem off, and I'm just trying to fit that string right in the center so that I can place some hot glue on it to help it stay in place better too. To place some hot glue on it and to stick that gem directly on top of that string. So just trying to line that up. So I continue to follow that same process for each of the frames. And once I have all of my gems looped through, I just look at it to see if they're all even, like the two larger gems on the outside. Look at it to see if they're kind of even, and the two inner smaller gems, look at those, and then the gem in the middle is going to hang longer. And I did place one of those larger gems on the tip of the beads, I'm sorry, the gems that's in the middle. So it should look something like this. So for the next step, I'm using 4 of these frames total. I'm using this set of acrylic gems. They actually came with that chandelier as well. So I'm doing the same thing with placing some on the bottom as well as the top. And I'm going to wedge it in between the gem that's already on the frame. And you just want to hold it there until it's set. Now these gems, they actually feel more like glass versus just the acrylic gems. So, but you use whatever type of gems that you desire to do. That's totally up to you. And then repeat those same steps to connect to the second frame. And you can use a stronger glue if you desire to do so. That's totally up to you. In fact, I would recommend using a stronger glue on this part. So that's basically it. You just want to hold that in place until it's set. You just remove your painter's tape, clean your mirrors, and you can hang these on the wall. Now, my method of hanging these on the wall, you can use the little hook that's on the back of these already, but you just need to make sure that you have these positioned correctly before you start gluing these together and putting your gems on there and everything. That was something I was supposed to look at, but I didn't pay that any attention. But here's the final look, you guys. I think they came out really pretty. I'm not going to leave them side by side like this. I think I'm going to put them on in between the window, on one on each side of the window. I'm not really sure just yet, but just for the video purposes, I'm just placing it on this wall just to show you guys. So I really like the way they came out. They look very glamorous and elegant. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like this video and want to continue to see more, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to turn on that post notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos that I upload. I want to thank you guys for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you for your time. Oh, yeah, so I didn't finish what I was saying about the hanging them on the wall. So if you use those hooks that's already on the back, it's not really a hook, but there's like a little opening for you to hang it on a nail or something. Just make sure you have yours positioned correctly on both pieces, because I did connect both pieces to the wall just in case the hot glue doesn't hold with just letting the second one dangle. So I did place a nail for both of the pieces to be hung on the wall, like the top piece as well as the bottom. So you just want to make sure that your pieces stay secure on the wall. So that's all, you guys. Like I said, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And until next time, you guys, I love you guys. Bye.